your appearance. Clothing, hair, nails, shoes, breath. Ring doorbell or firmly knock. Be sure of yourself and exert positive energy. Hello, I'm your miracle girl. Hello, I'm your miracle girl. Identify the lady of the house. Are you the lady of... Are you the lady of the house?
Oh!
Identify the decision maker. Ensure that you use your time effectively. Are you the decision maker? No, that's not right. You must be the decision maker. This isn't going to be easy. Be positive, self-confident. Use your newly learned selling techniques and skills. You know your product. Good luck.
Good morning.
Good morning.
There's a beautiful way to start your day. You say good morning. Say it to somebody you don't know. It's a magical way to make each day a brand new dawning. So brighten up your life. Just say hello. It's a marvelous way, so give it a try. Don't let a stranger pass you by. Go out and meet a person you don't know. Why? You might even make a friend by saying hi. So whenever you pass a stranger, smile and say, hello there. A stranger's only someone you don't know. It's a wonderful way to let a person know that you care. A smile may be the best part that you show. So give them a grin. Person you don't know yet. Your best friend may be someone you've not met.
Was doing fairly well lately, Windersmere. The market seems to have dropped a little bit lately. Dow Jones average is down by over 4,000 points. And the Feds aren't showing any signs of relief either. I'm a little concerned about your total portfolio. However, as in the past, I'll take care of you, as always.
Oh, honestly, Mr. Strunk, I don't know what I'd do without you. I just don't understand these points and Feds and Dow and everything. Oh, ever since Lord Windersmere passed on, you have been my stronghold.
Well, I'm really afraid that you may want to consider selling Windersmere House.
Sell Windersmere House? Oh, no. I've lived here my entire life. I couldn't live anywhere else. Oh, I've closed off most of the rooms and let go of the servants. Oh, there just must be another way.
Well, I'm trying, Lady Windersmere, I'm trying. And we can hope for the best, but right now it appears we're about out of options. And I do know somebody who may be interested in buying Windersmere House. In any case, we've got the stocks and bonds portfolio to take care of. I have it ready for your signature.
Oh, there's just got to be another way. I'll do anything to keep from selling my home. Oh, maybe this'll help. Where do I sign, Mr. Strunk?
Oh, right here. And you've made a very wise decision. And like I said, I'll take care of you, like I always have.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. What would I do without you? You are a wonderful person.
And Lady Windesmere, you flatter me. I'm just a humble lawyer. Helping out where I can. And if there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to call. I'm always glad to come. You are my most important client. But for now, I must be off. Hey, as usual, you've been a delight to work for. Good day, Lady Windesmere.
Oh, look, Mr. Strunk. Mr. Strunk, is there any money I don't have to invest? I seem to be running a little low on cash at the moment.
Well, I wish you would have said something earlier, Lady Windesmere. I'm leaving on a short vacation this afternoon. I've got a 5:30 flight, but I'll see to it that there's some money put in your account before I leave.
Oh, no, I'd hate to ruin your vacation plans, Mr. Strunk. You just don't worry about me. Go on and have a wonderful vacation.
It's more like an extended weekend, but I'll see you in a few days.
No. Now, you go on and have a well-deserved rest. Just don't worry about me.
Well, if you're sure.
Yes.
Good day, Lady Windesmere. See you in a few days.
Winston, why did you leave me? Oh, you know I don't know how to do all of this. You took care of everyone else's financial affairs. Now, why didn't you take care of mine? Mr. Strunk says I'm running out of money. Now, why would you do that to me? I bet Mr. Strunk forgot something. Come in. Oh,
Hello, I'm Margaret Hill, and I'm here to make your life a beautiful experience. I'm your miracle girl.
well, I'm certainly glad to see you. Thank you, Winston.
As your miracle girl, I'm here to offer you the latest in miracle products. They truly are miracles. Are you the lady of the house?
Well, I'm the only of the house. Yes, I am.
Wonderful. Then you're in charge. You're the decision maker.
Yes, I guess I am.
Good. You will begin to see immediate improvements in the condition of your skin tone and quality, and this the moment that you apply Miracle Cosmetics. Wrinkles will disappear in an instant, and you will see the beautiful glow of your youth.
You've got to be kidding.
Oh no, really I'm not. I've been using Miracle Cosmetics for 2 weeks now, and you'd be surprised to guess my age.
Yes, I'm sure I would. What can I do for you, Miss Hill?
Oh no, Mrs.
Windesmere, Lady Anne Windesmere.
Well, Mrs. Windesmere, it is I who am here to do for... Did you say Lady Windesmere? Oh, Lady Anne Windesmere? Oh, is it the social columns? Like the Lady Anne Windesmere of Windesmere House?
Well, that's what they seem to say in the papers.
What have I done? This on my first call, too. Oh, Lady Windesmere, I'm so sorry to have disturbed you. I'm so embarrassed. Miracle girl, indeed. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, hold on, Miss Hill. I just might need a miracle girl. Now, why don't you come sit here and take a rest and call me Lady Anne. Most do. Now, suppose you tell me about these miracle products you have.
I've got a bag full of miracles, a bag full of miracles. There's something more delicious in my dream. Destiny brought me to your door, or certainly so it seems. Everything here that you might need to make your life complete. I've got a bag full of miracles just for you. There's a miracle clay that you can drink, or brush your teeth, or clean the sink, or polish grass, or seal the way, or mount the floor, or stand your hair. Nothing you can do. It's a miracle secret for the way you thought it was for you. It keeps
have him call me as soon as he returns. Oh, it's most urgent. Oh, thank you. Now, who could this be?
Hi, Lady Ann. It's your miracle girl.
Oh, hello, Miss Hill. Come on in.
I brought you the products you ordered last week. I just know you're going to love them.
How much are they?
Only $74.76. I gave you the introductory price discount.
I'm afraid at this point it might as well be $7,400. Oh, you see, I find myself in the embarrassing situation of having no funds. My lawyer, Elmer Strunk, seems to have disappeared. He went on a short vacation but hasn't returned to land, and he's the one who takes care of my accounts.
Well, I certainly can understand your situation. I suppose I can delay collection by a few days, but I did have to pay before delivery.
Oh, now this is really embarrassing. You see, Lord Windesmere took care of all of these matters, but since he's passed on, Mr. Strunk handles all my accounts. Now, I'm sure he's reliable, but he did say the stock market was doing rather poorly and that my resources had dwindled. And now he seems to have been delayed in sending me a check.
Lady Ann, how well do you know this Mr. Strunk?
Oh, well, not too well personally, but he comes very highly recommended, he says. And he's such a nice man. Why do you ask?
Well, Lady Ann, I'm not a financial person, but from what I read in the news, the stock market's been doing exceptionally well for quite some time now. I only wish I could invest. You see, I sell miracle products to supplement my retirement income from Seltzer Academy. I was young when I started, and I didn't pay attention to their pension plan. And to be perfectly honest, my landlord has just raised my rent, and I was having trouble paying before he raised it.
Oh, now this is truly embarrassing. Oh, I didn't realize you had problems with your rent as well. What am I going to do? Do you know what's happening right now?
Well, yes. I think that we should do a little checkup on this Elmer Strunk Esquire. What do you think?
Yes, I think so.
Good. May I use your phone?
Yes, it's right over there. Please help yourself.
Hello, Jane. It's Maggie Hill. Oh, I'm fine, thank you. Enjoying retirement. Lots to do, you know what they say. Say, Jane, I know how busy you are, but I was wondering if you could do me a favor. Could you look into the background of a lawyer named Elmer Strunk? Oh, you have? Well, no, it's not for me. It's for a friend. She's become financially entangled with him. Well, I don't know. He seems to have disappeared. Oh, he does? Oh, dear. Oh, no! Oh, my God! Okay, thank you, Jane. Well, it's not good. Jane is the head of the law department at the academy, and she says Strunk has a reputation of taking advantage of widows and seems to get his hands on everything, including the kitchen sink.
Oh, my God.
The sad part is he gets away with it legally. You haven't signed anything, have you?
Oh, I did just before he left on holiday. And he also said I should consider selling Windesmere House. He knew someone who was interested.
Sure. He wants it himself.
Oh, but without any money, it's going to be very difficult to maintain and take care of.
Lady Ann? I have an idea. Would you consider taking in a boarder or two?
You mean like a bed and breakfast? The rooms are in no condition to be rented out, and I'm in no condition to get them ready. They're going to need painting and repairs, and that takes money, which I guess I don't have.
Well, I have to pay rent somewhere. Lady Anne, how would you like a real miracle girl living with you?
Well, it may take a miracle. But say, do you think we could start a bed and breakfast? Well, if so, I think I have some ideas of my own. This house is filled with Winston's heirlooms. Maybe some of them are worth selling.
Oh, I sure hope so, because my paltry rent check won't build or paint much. But money's money and every cent counts, because I'm sure your money is paying for Elmer Strunk's bed and breakfast somewhere. Who knows, maybe someone, someplace would be smart enough to sneak a little arsenic into that crazy place.
Well, that's a mean-spirited thought, Miss Hill. But perhaps, someday, somewhere, someone will.
Lady Anne, did you ever think that selling this stuff would turn you into a stevedore? Clear, watch it. Oops. You okay?
Oh, yes. Oh, say, do you cook? I mean, this is a bed and breakfast.
No, I've never cooked a day in my life. I thought you did.
Uh-oh, I think we've got problems already.
Maybe not. Limited menu. Say, do you have any idea what's living in this trunk?
Oh, Miss Hill, how am I ever going to thank you for helping me with all this stuff?
No need to. My God, getting old as hell.
You're just starting. I've been at it for a while. But never in my life did I think I'd be hauling stuff down from the attic.
Well, look on the bright side. At least Strunk didn't get his hands on that, whatever it is.
Well, maybe we'll wish he did.
Well, let's find out. You got a crowbar?
Oh, there might be one out in the garage.
Oh, I'm not going there. I'll use a hairpin. Let's see if we can get this thing. What is it?
You don't know either?
And you lived without it?
Well, it was probably an heirloom from Winston's family. Whenever there was more than one of anything, they collected it. Let's take a look. Oh, well, it's dirty. I can't read it, whatever it is.
So it's probably says made in Taiwan.
Yeah, with our luck, it probably does. Here, let me try rubbing a little more. Oh, well, it's very tarnished, but it looks like Russian writing.
Well, perhaps when Rude gets here, he'll know.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to be the best antique dealer in the Bay Area. Oh, speak of the devil. That's him. That's him. Hello, Mr. Pruitt, I presume.
My card, madam.
Mr. Pruitt. Your reputation precedes you.
Wait, why? What have you heard? I mean, well, yes. Thank you. I do experience a certain degree of success. Oh, I have a very elite clientele. In fact, I have sold some of the most exquisite pieces in the entire Bay Area.
Well, we're relying on your expertise. You see, I'm trying to clear out some things from my husband's family. Lord Windermere passed on recently, and since then I have no reason to keep them. So we're going to need your expertise in pricing them as well. Now, how much do you charge?
I charge 2/3 of the sales price.
That's over 66%.
That's very astute, Miss Hill. However, my name alone brings a certain air of celebrity to the process. It guarantees increase in value and guaranteed success. Why, I have my reputation to guard and protect. I can turn trash into treasure. But I don't do it for free. I'm not your fairy mother. I'm just in this business for me. You can call me anything you want to, honey, 'cause I'll make my money off you. I'm an old-time junker man, a high-class ragging man who makes a lot of money, it's true. I'll take your cast-off throwaways, everything you tucked away, and sell it for much higher than new. I'm a real dealer, a real wheeler dealer, and I can sell worthless to you. And that's the little magic I do, 'cause I can make old things new. Yes, I can make old things new. I'm a dealer to the hard to please. Believe me, I have a picky clientele. It gives them greater pleasure when they buy and move my treasure. It's the only one that I'll ever sell. I'll pull the milk from the cellar and sell it to the feller who's thrilled with this new rarity. I'll create a little mystery, authenticate its history, and tie it in a ribbon of blue. And that's the little magic I do, 'cause I can make old things new. Yes, I can make old things new. So ramble through the crannies of the raggedy search for every spot that you find. Tuck back in the closet, lost where someone left you, and find a hidden treasure or two. I'll never hear you holler as I hand you every dollar that you get from what was worthless to you. What's brand new to the fire is ready for the fire by the feller is the seller, that's you. And that's the little magic I do, 'cause I can make old things new. Yeah, I can make old things new. Hang on, baby, here we go. It'll give you great pleasure when I sell that treasure, and that's the little magic I do, 'cause I can make old things new. Oh, baby, I can make old things new. Shall we commence? What is that?
Mr. Pruitt, that is a very rare Russian piece. I think it should fetch a small fortune.
Well, naturally, I expected and assumed it was. However, What's its history? I need to know if there's any verification for this.
Excuse me, Mr. Pruitt. This is Lady Anne Windesmere, widow of Lord Winston Blair Windesmere IX. The House of Windesmere has a long and distinguished reputation for having one of the finest fourth collections of royal antiquities in the world. Check them out.
Oh, but of course. I can't read it, but in my professional opinion, it's Russian.
Let me get some miracle cleaner.
Woman, she can't do that. She can't clean this. It'll ruin the patina. It'll destroy the value. Oh my God, what is
Oh, Mr. Pruitt, we actually don't know what its real value is. And something is better than nothing, I've always thought. And besides, we'll see what it says on the bottom.
Oh, this is our lucky day. I happen to have an extra bottle.
Oh, very well.
Here, let me demonstrate.
Just do it where someone can't see.
See how the corrosion and tarnish is gently lifting away? And look, it is in Russian, but some of it is in English. To my dear friend, Lord Winston Blair Windesmere, Catherine. Catherine the Great?
That truly is a rare find. Oh my God, I have clients that would kill for that. Oh, and to think it's from a real queen.
Actually an empress.
Oh my, yes. And Percival Pruitt will sell it. We'll sell it. Oh my goodness. This is going to, it's going to fetch a fortune, ladies. I got many phone calls. Many phone calls.
Yes, you'll be world famous. Imagine Catherine the Great.
Oh my God, I've got to go right now. Ladies, that is going to fetch a fortune. And
Catherine the Great?
Well, can you prove it isn't?
No.
Besides, when I don't know what to do, I rely on my lifelong talents. I act, Lady Anne, I act.
Oh, bravo.
well, let's see what we have. Oh, this looks interesting. Oh, this is pretty and heavy and silver. Oh, this will fetch several $1,000s. Oh, look at this one. Those are diamonds and emeralds and rubies. Oh, my goodness. $35,000 easy for that. Look at this one. Look at the patina on that. Can't let Miss Hill see this one. She'll want to clean it. Let's see if there's writing. There's Russian writing on this as well. Oh my goodness, if it's from that same Queenie Russian lady. Well over 100,000. Closer to 200,000. What's over here? Oh, look. I'm going to keep this for myself. This is old and beat up, that's for sure. Oh, wait. San Francisco Bay Foundry, 1848. Oh, my goodness, that's a gold rush. Oh, my goodness, this is special. If I got a hole for you, honey. Oh, yes, I do. Oh. Say, Deanne, someone's at the door. Miss Hill? Never mind, I'll get it myself. Maybe it's some more of those sweaty workmen. Yes, may I help you?
Be kind, sir. I am Dr. John Bonner. Are you the man of the house?
Oh, I wish I were, Dr. Bonner. Oh, I wish I were. I'm Percival Pruitt. I am a purveyor rare antiques. And this is my card. You.
Ah, glad to make your acquaintance, I'm sure. Is the owner of the house available?
Well, that would be Lady Ann Windersmere, and I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
Well, here's another load, and we sure do need it. This remodeling is costing a fortune. Oh, hello. May I help you?
Maggie, this is Dr. Boner.
Bonner, John Bonner. How do you do, Miss Hill?
What can I do for you, Dr. Bonner?
Oh yes, madam, I've admired your lovely gardens for months now, and I can't help but notice they've fallen into a bit of disrepair. And I was wondering...
You're selling something, Dr. Bonner. We're really not interested at this time.
Mr. Pruitt, could you come upstairs with me for a moment? Oh, we have a guest. Hello. Excuse me for a moment. Mr. Pruitt, there are some crates upstairs that are just too heavy and too big to carry down. Could you inventory them upstairs?
Right away, Lady Ann, right away.
I'm sorry, you are?
I was just telling Dr. Bonner we're not interested in buying anything right now.
Oh no, madam, selling's not the line. I'm just a man who enjoys a lovely garden. And yours is wanting a bit of tender love and care.
Oh, I'm aware of that, Dr. Bonner, but you see, you've come at an awkward time. We're doing some remodeling, and we've had to cut back a little. The gardener, poor man, was one of the first servants we had to let go.
I'm terribly sorry for that, madam, but perhaps it is good for me. You see, I'd love to be able to bring your gardens back to their former glory.
I'm afraid you don't understand, Dr. Bonner. Lady Ann is telling you we don't have the means for a gardener. I'm sure you can understand. We've had to invest elsewhere. We simply can't pay you, but it was very kind of you to ask.
Oh no, madam, I'm afraid you don't understand. I'm not interested in work or pay. I'm offering to care for your gardens for the joy of doing it. That is, if you'll have me.
Dr. Bonner, did I understand you to say that you're not interested in working for pay? Oh, gardening's not an easy task, and I couldn't ask somebody to do it for nothing.
Oh no, madam, I'm afraid you don't understand. Gardening has never worked for me. It gives me pleasure, me joy, and I gladly do it. As for nothing, well, there may be a wee thing you could do for me.
Here comes the rub.
And what might that be, Dr. Bonner?
Well, it appears you have quarters there, above the garage, but I've not seen a light in lately. Could it be they might be vacant?
Well, yes, they are, but they haven't been used for years. Our gardener never stayed here, and Lord Windesmere used to love to drive himself. They must be in terrible condition.
Oh, makes no difference. I'm sure 'tis nothing a little elbow grease couldn't take care of.
Dr. Bonner, are you suggesting that you'd be happy to do the gardening in exchange for a big place to live?
Oh, yes. And I'll do the driving, too. Keep your car looking grand.
Oh, Dr. Bonner, when something sounds too good to be true, it usually is. You're not a thief, are you? Or worse yet, hiding from the law?
Oh, no, not at all. I am what I am.
And what might that be, Dr. Bonner? That is, if you're a doctor.
Oh, I'm a doctor, all right. A surgeon. But after my wife and daughter were killed in an accident, I couldn't bear to continue my practice. So I closed it down and moved to the United States.
From Ireland, Dr. Bonner?
Aye, madam, you have a keen ear. From Dublin. I moved here in hopes of finding a new life. And so far, the only thing that moves me is gardening. Oh, I've been drifting, living here and there. And so, here I find myself in San Francisco, living down the street in a hotel, looking at the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, it's lovely, but it's still being alone. And that can get terribly lonely sometimes.
I know what you mean, Dr.
Oh, I read a lot and walk a lot, and that's how I noticed your lovely gardens. And that's why I'd love to care for them, and drive your car, and fix up my own little place near others. So what do you say?
You know, Lady Anne, it might be nice and helpful to have tailored grounds and a nice clean car for our guests. Dr. Bonner, by any chance, can you cook?
Oh, sure I can. But nothing anyone would eat. Including myself. Now, I'm not without means, so I can eat out, or I'm willing to pay if perhaps you could add one more plate to your table.
You know, Miss Hill, I believe we do have an extra plate. And do you have some more of that miracle product of yours? I think Dr. Bonner is going to need it.
I think I can do better than that, milady. An extra pair of hands might be helpful as well. Dr. Bonner, how are your carpentry skills?
Ah, the Lord's own craft. Well, unlike the Lord, I pound to fit and paint to match. But me miracles, they take a little longer.
Really?
Winston, you never cease to amaze me.
Well, here we are.
Hello, I'm Lady Anne Windesmere, and welcome to Windesmere House.
It's charming. Bet this was an expensive neighborhood, ain't it?
We've lived here a long time and have enjoyed it. Here.
Oh, I'll bet your taxes eat you up. Must be why you're renting out rooms. Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Justice, what seems to be the problem with your mother?
Oh, she's not my mother. She's my aunt. And it's Wiggums Justice, you know, with a hyphen. She's just old, sleeps most of the time. We just try to keep her comfortable.
Oh, she's a handful, all right. It's a good thing we're rich. Her medicine could put us in the poorhouse. We just keep popping pills in her. Keeps her quiet. You're a pretty good old gal, ain't Annie? Oh, cute.
Hello, I'm Maggie Hill. You must be eager to see your rooms. They have a beautiful view of the bay and the Golden Gate Bridge. You'll find we're in the perfect location to sightsee San Francisco. We're very near to Lombard Street, the most crooked street in the world. And we're near the cable cars, and we're not too far from the Mark Hopkins. You'll certainly enjoy seeing that.
Oh, I don't want to see any hospitals. I want to go to Fisherman's Waste and that big chocolate candy place, Garden Alleys.
Oh, Ghirardelli. Yes, you'll enjoy that. And the cable car up the street will take you there and to Fisherman's Wharf.
Oh, I'm not so set on Fisherman's Wharf. Probably smells like stinky feet. Oh, cute.
Norman, that ain't no nice way to talk. You'll have to excuse him. He's just showing off.
Oh, Roxy, ain't nothing wrong with talking about stinky feet. Not like we're talking about going to the toilet or, you know.
Just shut your mouth. Just shut up, will you? I'm sorry, but ever since we won the lottery, he just mouths off and says whatever comes out of that little pea brain of his. Now, Norman, these are nice folks, and they don't want to hear nothing dumb out of you. So why don't we just go up and see our rooms and wash up? Would it be all right if we left my aunt down here for a little bit? I promise she won't be no trouble.
Sure, I'll look after her. You go ahead.
Yes, if you follow me, I'll show you to your lovely rooms.
Don't let her dust your head off. Don't you? She'll tell you the same story 100 times before you can get away from her. Hey, Roxy, how about I buy you a place like this one?
Norman, just shut up!
Oh my, they are not at all what I was expecting. Oh, this is going to be harder than I thought it was. What's wrong with Mrs. Wiggums?
Well, her pulse is slow. And oh, and her pupils are dilated. I'd say she's been over-medicated. She's practically comatose.
Oh, my, that's not good.
Oh, not at all. The poor dear hasn't been alert for some time. Hasn't eaten well either. Frankly, I think she's been abused.
Oh.
But there's really not much we can do about that, sorry to say.
Well, things are going to get better because they can't get much worse. Now what are we going to do?
Well, I think we've come too far to turn back now. And I expect everything's going to work itself out.
Lady Anna's right. I'm sure we're just starting out near the bottom of the barrel, so to speak.
Say, you got a nice place here.
This is a bed and breakfast, Mr. Justice. We serve breakfast. You're very fortunate, though. You'll be able to choose your other meals from a wide variety of lovely restaurants.
What kind of soap is that in the the bathroom? Sure smells nice. I bet it was expensive, wasn't it?
It's Crabtree and Evelyn. I'm glad you enjoy it. What a lovely dress you have.
Oh, this old thing. Norman bought it for me at Saks. You know Saks, Fifth Avenue, on Rodeo Drive in Beverly.
Yes, I'm aware of it. Are you going sightseeing?
Yeah, me and Norman was wondering if you wouldn't mind to babysit our aunt till we get back.
I'll give you $1,000. That's one big one, if you will. Like I said, it's not like you're gonna run around busting stuff. I'm kidding.
We'd be happy to accommodate you. We'll see that she's well cared for.
Yes, you go on and enjoy yourselves. Don't give us another thought.
Well, if you're sure it's all right, Norman, give the nice folks the money. I can't wait to see garden alleys.
where that came from. Good thing, too. Roxy's gonna find 2 million ways to spend it. Only kidding.
Can I drive you someplace? Or would you rather take the cable car? Oh, they're a lot of fun.
Well, we're gonna take the cable car. Besides, Roxy's got her walking shoes on. Come on, Roxy. Let's go see San Fran. I want to go see Alcatraz. You know the joint. I'm a kid.
Enjoy. Only kidding.
Only kidding.
Oh, you naughty girl. You wet the bed.
Are you all right, Mrs. Wiggins?
Blanche, you're a naughty girl. I know it, but I couldn't help it.
That's all right, Mrs. Wiggins. We kind of expected that. You're going to be all right. You're going to be just fine.
Have you heard anything yet? They've been gone over 17 hours. Do you think we should call the police? And what are we going to do with poor Mrs. Wiggins?
Well, she's showing signs of withdrawal. And the good Lord knows what they've been giving her.
Well, I know I shouldn't have. But I went through their luggage. They didn't bring anything for Mrs. Wiggins, and there's nothing in the other case except Roxy's tasteful outfit. They either packed light or they were planning on doing a lot of shopping.
Or weren't planning on staying in the first place. Frankly, I think they ditched the poor old dear.
Did I hear you say they ditched her? Oh, surely you must be kidding. Sorry.
You know, Lady Anne, I think Dr. Bonner could be right. The trouble is, now what are we going to do with her? She looks terribly undernourished. Is there anything you can do for her?
Legally?
What?
What I mean is, there's nothing I can do that would be legal except prescribe chicken soup. You see, I'm not licensed to practice in the United States. All I can say is she needs to be weaned from whatever they had her on.
Well, it's obvious we have to do something, so chicken soup it is. Wait, Miracle Products has a whole line of food supplements and vitamins. Do you think that would help?
Couldn't hurt. That and a lot of tender, loving care. It may take a miracle.
Well then, Miracle Products to the rescue. I'll get my bag. I think she could use a little cleaning up as well.
It's a good thing we put a plastic bag under her. Well, let's get you back into your wheelchair and back to your room. Here we go, Mrs. Wiggins.
Okay, I'll look for some night clothes and get some slippers for her and beach upstairs.
And rushing through the darkened corridors of Windermere House, clutching her bag of miracles, it's Florence Nightingale.
She's not in her room.
Have you checked her bathroom?
Well, she's not in there either, and neither is a wheelchair.
Well, maybe she's downstairs. Let's go.
Well, there's a wheelchair, but she's not in it.
Well, look around. Maybe she fell out.
I'll check the garden and check the front door.
Oh, it's locked.
Well, the only place I haven't looked is underneath this tablecloth.
What you looking for? You! Well, I'm not under there, but I'll help you look.
Mrs. Wiggins, you can walk.
Well, sure I can. I can go
sit down the floor, rub it in. Well, I had to get back to work. How are you? I'm fine. I brought some coffee.
I would like a cup of coffee too.
Well, I heard you the first time. Where did you come from?
Well, upstairs. Pardon me if I'm a little strange, but the last time we saw you, you were kind of out of it.
Well, yes, I had myself a time, but then somebody told me I'd be all right. And I said, Blanche, you'll be all right. You don't need to be pushed around in that wheelchair or by nobody. I've told you this before. No, I don't think you have. Did you carry that wheelchair all the way down the stairs? The wheelchair? Well, I thought I told you. Well, no. I sort of bounced down. Well, then the next thing you know, I probably woke you with all the racket. Did I offer you a cup of coffee? I helped myself to the kitchen. It's a mess, but I found everything. I'll bring you some if you'd like some. I'd love some coffee with sugar, please.
Me too.
Well, I didn't find the sugar cubes, but I'll bring them all. You can have as many as you'd like.
Bring 2 cups of coffee, please, Mrs. Wiggums.
Well, I don't mind if I do. I'd love some. Miss Hill, I think you better get Dr. Bonner.
Me too.
Well, it is just lovely that you'd like to sit with me. We should get acquainted. You just don't look familiar to me.
Yes, we should get acquainted, Mrs. Wiggums.
You know my name, but I don't know yours.
Oh, I'm Lady Anne. But actually, you've not been feeling well lately.
And you hide me anyway. Well, isn't that wonderful? Well, you sure seem nice, but you still don't look familiar.
Oh, in time, Mrs. Wiggums, in time.
Thank you.
Top of the morning to you, Mrs. Wiggums. I see you're up and about. How are we feeling today?
Now there's another one I don't know, but you seem familiar. Do I know you?
Of course you do, Mrs. Wiggums. I've kind of been your doctor. Didn't I tell you you'd be fine?
That was you? Well, where's Roxy? I haven't seen her or heard anything of that nasty Norman. That's a blessing.
I'm fine. And you?
Well, I think I'm fine. I know you. What's your name?
I'm Maggie Hill. And yours?
I'm Blanche Wiggums. Can I get you a cup of coffee?
I would love a cup of coffee. And bring one for Dr. Bonner, too, as well.
Oh, happy to do that. Blanche, that kitchen's a mess. But isn't it nice to be back home? Well, yes, it is. I told you I have been sick. I don't think you have. Let me tell you a story.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nancy Day. I saw your bed and breakfast sign and I was wondering if I might speak with you.
Oh, certainly. Have a seat. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm looking for a temporary place to stay until an apartment becomes available.
Well, we operate much like a hotel here. How long would you be staying?
Days, I would think. I have my name in for an apartment which has recently been vacated. There's a lot of work to be done before it's ready to be moved into. I recently took a new teaching position at the Seltzer Academy.
I just retired from there. What do you teach?
Economics and mathematics.
Oh, art, music, and drama. Maggie Hill.
Nice to meet you, Nancy Day.
Did I hear 2 teachers?
Lady Anne, this is Nancy Day, the new economics and mathematics teacher at the Academy. Miss Day, this is the owner of Windesmere House, Lady Anne Windesmere.
Pleased to meet you.
And this is Dr. Bonner, who's also staying with us at Windesmere House.
Top of the morning to you, Miss Day.
And to you, Dr. Bonner.
Did I hear you were looking for a room for a while? Oh, well, you've come to the right place. We have several.
Would you like to see one?
Yes, but I'm sure this would be way out of my price range.
Oh, nonsense. We can work something out. Besides, I'd rather have someone in them than them go empty. Miss Hill, shall we show this nice young lady what a Victorian boudoir looks like?
Oh, my!
Miss Day, you'll love the Academy. I worked there for 40 years.
Oh, Blanche, where did everybody go? Oh, I didn't see you, did you? Oh, dear. Where'd you come from, mister?
I've been here. I hope I didn't frighten you.
Not at all, not at all. Oh, would you like some coffee? I brought some.
Yes, that would be nice, Mrs. Williams. Thank you.
Okay. Pour a little here. There you are, sir. Now, you're the doctor, right? Are you here a lot?
Oh, you might say that. I do the gardening and the chauffeuring.
Another hired hand. Well, I'm the cook at the housekeeper and the cook. I've been doing it here for years. I think I've been here and I've told you these a few times. Right? I've told you this before.
I don't think you have, Mrs. Wiggins.
Bill, I'm so sorry. Hey, can you tell me something? How does a doctor get to be a doctor at your age?
Oh, kinda came naturally. You see, plants need doctoring too.
Well, that does kind of make some sense. Hey, do you remember when I was talking the other night about... Oh, no, that wasn't you. But you remember the part when I was talking about... Oh, gosh, that wasn't me. Pardon me. Blanche, don't lose it. I know it.
No, Mrs. Wiggins, I don't believe you did.
I'm so sorry. It happens. I get a little foggy in the brain sometimes, like there's cobwebs up there, if you know what I mean. Please feel free to stop me if I've said this before. I've said this before, please pardon me. I've lived a lifetime making memory. If I repeat my stories now and then, a nice man.
I told you so. Well, those two seem to hit it off pretty well.
Blanche and Blanche. What? Just making a little joke. Will Miss Davy stay here?
I think so. She seems like a very nice young lady, and she just needs a helping hand, as do so many these days.
Well, just so you know, Mrs. Wiggins thinks she's been working here for years.
Well, maybe she will. Being needed and feeling special may be just the medicine she needs most.
My song. Yeah.
It's going to be nice having a fellow academic here. When do you think you can be here tomorrow?
I would think by 10. I'll just grab what little I have and I'll come right over. This is really great. Thank you so much, Maggie.
Well, Lady Ann's the one to thank, and I'll pass it on. See you later.
See you tomorrow.
Maggie, I see you found yourself a new cohort. Oh, that's good. I just had a delightful little chat with Mrs. Wiggins. She's a dear soul. A bit confused, but amusing in a gentle way. She's so concerned she's telling you things too many times.
Well, I think we have Roxy and Nasty Norman to thank for that.
You know, I think they really did abuse her, you know. She spent so many years with no one to talk to. She just started talking to herself.
Believe me, she was in better company.
Molly, we've got a room. And for much less than I'm sure it's supposed to be. It's beautiful. More than I ever could have dreamed. We have our own bathroom and everything. And you'll be able to see the Pacific Ocean and the Golden Gate Bridge from the window.
That's great, Mom. Will I have my own bed?
No, honey, I'm sorry. But someday. And there's something else. I don't like this at all. But you're going to have to stay in the room out of sight. Like the sign says, this is not a child-friendly accommodation.
You mean all the time? Sounds worse than my last.
I know, honey, but it's only for a little while, until the apartment becomes available. I promise it won't be too bad. I'll sneak you in and out. I know it's not honest, but it's the best I could do. Apartments are not cheap. And this will tie us over until I get my first paycheck.
When will that be?
Soon? Honey, it won't be too bad. Look, you can read your favorite books. You can watch the fishermen and the boats down at the wharf. You can watch the big ships coming in and out. You can play special games and take imaginary trips. It'll be fun. But you can't let anyone know that you're here. I'll sneak you in and out, and we'll go places together. And guess what? There'll be plenty of food. I promise. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It has to work out. It has to work out. We can't go back to what was. I won't let that happen. Not to you, and not to me. He will never find us, and he will never hurt us again. I promise. I just promise.
It'll be okay, Mom. It'll be okay.
All right, don't push me. Come on. Strange, though. You think so? How come? Well, I went to her room. I just wanted to clean it. It's locked tight as a drum. Well, that is strange. I know it. It's not like I was being snoopy. I just don't understand. Wait, now, Blanche, she didn't mean anything by it. Blanche, you have no way to know, mate. No, just me.
I thought I heard voices. Anyway, I didn't want to disturb you, but I did want to tell you what a wonderful dinner you fixed last night. And the kitchen, it's like new.
Well, thank you very much. That's just my job. Personally, I'm happy to be back at work. It's been a long time. It's what I do best, and I'm happy doing it. So, I went to work for them many years ago. I went to work for them when the mister died. We was like family. But then times changed, and they just didn't need me anymore. And that's when I went to live with Roxy and Bestie Norman. I've told you this before, haven't I?
Well, I'm not so sure you have. But I am sure that things are going to happen. Change is the only constant in life, or so they say.
I guess so. Hey, I just brewed a pot of tea in the back. Would you like some?
I'd love some, and then we can chat.
Well, that would be lovely. 1 cup of tea with your sugar. Coming right up.
Oh, she's a blessing for everyone. What was that? Did I see something? I guess not.
Lady Anne, is there someone here with you?
I don't think so.
Funny. I thought I heard talking. It happens as we get older. You start hearing things. And lately, I've been seeing things too.
What kind of things?
Well, I'm not sure. If I weren't so founded in my faith, I'd swear I was seeing a ghost. But, I suppose there could be a spirit or two floating around here, but, then I just chalked it up as one of the guests.
Oh, yes, that's probably right. So how was breakfast this morning?
Well, we had 8 or 9. They were all up and out early.
We seem to be doing very well, thanks to everyone's efforts.
Yes?
Did you see Miss Hill this morning?
Yes, she was one of the first. She was up, out, said she had errands to run. She did not say what.
Oh, no, Madam. Oh, she's a wonder. But I wonder what she is up to.
Oh, I couldn't say, but I will tell you, I think she's sweet on Dr. Bonner.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
She's been looking at them ever since they met. And it's not one way either. Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful? Oh, but I've got things to do. Thank you for the tea and the chat.
Oh, don't mention it. Lady Anne, you wouldn't happen to have an old radio lying around, would you?
Well, I might. Lord Windesmere used to listen to it in the office. I think it's still there. Is there something special you wanted to listen to?
Oh, boy, yes. Reverend Willie.
Reverend Willie?
Oh, Reverend Willie. He is on every morning in the late mornings. I used to listen to him all the time.
Reverend Willie?
Well, yes, the right Reverend. Reverend Dr. Willie Lincoln Watermaker of the New Truth Radio Hour. He is a mighty powerful speaker. Most people just call him Reverend Willie. He is on KGOD Radio out of Fresno. I have listened to him for years and years. He is heard all over.
Well, I haven't heard of them. That's not saying anything. Let me check. If I find a radio, you are welcome to have it. Let me check.
Thank you, Lady Anne. Oh, what was that? Lady Anne didn't see it, but I did. Looked like a ghost to me.
surprise. I didn't expect to find you here at the bookstore. And what brings you here today?
Oh, Mr. Strunk, you caught me in one of my little secrets. Please, do sit down.
And what little secret might that be, Mrs. Pendergast?
Harlequin romance novels, Mr. Strunk. I can't read enough of them. I keep a list of my favorite authors and the volume numbers so I don't read one I've already read. I suppose you think that's silly.
No, not at all. I actually think it's lovely you have such a keen interest in literature.
You think so? Thank you. Alfred always said I was silly. Thank you, Mr. Strunk. You always make me feel so good about myself.
Well, that's an easy thing to do, Mrs. Pendergast. You're such a sweet and wonderful person.
Too sweet. And do call me Emma. What brings you to the store? That's what I call it. It's my secret outing. I simply force myself to get out. It's not easy to do with Alfred being gone and all.
I'm sure it isn't, Emma.
No. And what brings you to the store?
Actually, you do. You do, Emma.
Honestly? Oh, Mr. Strunk, you're kidding me.
No, honest. I came in here today to do some research for your investment account. You are my most important client. And I want to ensure that you get the very best that I have to offer.
Why, Mr. Strunk, I had no idea you were so thorough. You never cease to amaze me.
As you do me, Mrs. Pendergast. Actually, I was lucky to run into you today. I was going to call you to set up an appointment. I have several financial documents that require your signature. What would it be a good time for you?
Why, anytime this afternoon would be fine. Oh my, I had no idea it was so late. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave. Gosh, I have 2 more errands to run. I want to be ready when you get there. What time do you think, Mr. Strunk?
Oh, about 4. Would that be okay? I've got a couple things to do before I take a short vacation. And do call me Elmer.
I'll see you later, Elmer.
Oh, I do believe this is yours.
Oh, why, yes it is. Thank you, Mr.
Strunk. Elmer Strunk. Mrs.
Hill, Margaret Hill, and it's Miss.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Hill.
Mr. Strong, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with your friend. Are you some kind of financial advisor?
Actually, I'm a lawyer, but I do a lot of financial and investment counseling.
My, Mr. Strong, your clients sure are lucky. You have 2 talents, legal and financial. Are there more?
Well, no, that's about it.
Well, this is my lucky day. I'm in need of some financial counseling and a lawyer. You see, after all these years, I find myself single. And I happen to come into a bit of money and have a new residence on Nob Hill. You might know it, the Windesmere House.
The Windesmere House, you mean that large Victorian mansion that overlooks the bay?
Oh, wonderful, you do know it. Mr. Strunk, are you interested in taking on a new client?
Yes. Yes, I am. Here's my card, Miss Hill.
Elmer Strunk, Esquire. Imagine a lawyer who knows about financial investments. I'm so fortunate to run into you. My card.
Miracle Products.
Yes, that's my company.
Wow. So Today is my lucky day. When would be a good time to get together to discuss things?
Well, let's see. I have quite a bit going on, but how about 2 weeks from today? If you can say the cocktail hour, 5-ish?
Oh yeah, that'd be fine. I know where the house is, and I'll see you then. Count on it. Goodbye, Miss Hill.
Hello, Mrs. Wiggums. Is Lady Ann there? This is Maggie. Oh, would you please? Lady Ann, have I got news for you? Guess who I just ran into? Reverend who? No. One Elmer Strong, Esquire. Oh, but you will when you hear what I've done. I've invited him to Windesmere House. Believe me, not social. Yes, you can. I have a plan. Well, I don't have all the details worked out yet. That's why I gave us 2 weeks.
Oh, Maggie, I think your plan for a caper on Strunk is gonna be a grand effort. I loved it when you told him he had only 2 talents. Lady Ann said it was actually 3: lying, cheating, and stealing. He's a true rotter, that one. I hope he gets what he deserves. Oh, I moved the bed and breakfast sign before he gets here. And now, we wait.
And now we wait. It'll take a few days for everyone to know what to do, but it should all come together nicely, with everyone doing their part. It has to come together.
I don't know how you're able to stay so calm. This is exciting. And I don't know how you're able to read. What are you reading, Maggie?
Poetry, John. It soothes my nerves and gives me gentle thoughts. This is a collection of Irish poetry.
Irish poetry?
Yes, I grew up with my grandmother reading much of it. She was Irish, or didn't I tell you? My grandfather was a Scot, sorry.
Well, there's nothing wrong with some of them. Not any I've met, but some of them.
Do you like poetry?
Oh, I've read some for sure, but never enough to learn its soothing qualities.
Well, this one is beautiful. It has to be my favorite. My Heart with Love Doth Fill by M. Andrew Sullivan. It's quite old. My heart with love doth fill, ere as your face doth my dreams, like rare blossoms the hill. Oh, isn't it beautiful? John, Dr. Bonner, are you okay?
Oh, saints be praised. I don't believe it.
What?
That poem.
Yes?
My mother.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
Your mother what?
Well, that was her favorite as well. She even had it on a little music box. I'd almost forgotten. I was saving it for Erin, my daughter. It's the only thing I had left from my mother. And I was waiting till Erin was old enough.
Oh, I'm sorry, John, to bring back sad memories.
Oh, it's not sad, Maggie. It's glad you make me. Now I have someone to share it with. After all these years, it's nice I can share.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry, Maggie Hill. And don't you dare move. I'm going to get the music box.
John, I don't...
Don't you dare move from that spot, dear lassie. I'll be right back.
They say for everyone there is someone, there's been for me. Love's always been me, oh so it seems. It's been like that this dream. I think I've known you in a million dreams.
still here.
Yes?
Here, Maggie. Open it now.
It's beautiful, John. Truly beautiful.
My Heart Loved Up Film by M. Andrew Sullivan. To my beloved wife. It was from my father.
Oh, how beautiful, John. Thank you for sharing.
No, you're welcome, Maggie Hill. It's yours.
Oh, but I couldn't.
Shh, not a word like that. I want you to have it. It comes from my heart.
Miss Day, can I get you anything?
Actually, there are two things. Call me Nancy. I get that Miss Day stuff all day at work. And do you have any more scrambled eggs and sourdough toast? I'd like a snack later on. It tasted so good.
Oh, sure do. I'm so glad you liked them. I'll be right back.
Good morning, Nancy. Doesn't a day off feel great?
It sure does. I have a load of papers to grade. Does this ever get any easier?
Not really. You just get better at doing it faster. Of course, with art, music, and drama, all I had to do was stop, look, and listen.
Oh, right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a load of work to get done. You know the pressures of teaching.
Oh, I know I do, but I have something very important to discuss with you.
Well, is there something wrong?
Yeah, in a way.
Oh, Miss Day, here's that extra food you asked for. I hope you don't mind. I made it into a sandwich.
That was very kind of you, Mrs. Wiggums.
Well, don't mention that. Good morning, Miss Hill. Can I get you something?
No, I'm going out to brunch with Dr. Bonner.
Oh, something special?
Oh, no, not really. We just have some things to discuss. You know, business.
Well, have fun.
Miss Hill, Maggie, have I done something wrong?
No, not at all. Why?
Well, you said you had something important to discuss with me. What was it?
Yes, well, you weren't here last night, or I would have asked you then. We need your help.
Well, of course. What is it?
Well, this is very private and for your ears only. But some time ago, after Lord Windesmere passed on, Lady Anne entrusted her estate with a lawyer named Elmer Strunk. He literally swindled her out of all of her money. That's why we opened the bed and breakfast. Otherwise, we would have lost Windesmere House.
He took all her money? How?
Well, it's a long story. I won't go into it now, but an opportunity has come up for us to do something about it. And I need your help.
Oh, sure. Anything. I had no idea.
Well, I know you have a lot planned today, and so do I. Could we meet later on this afternoon?
Sure. What time?
4-ish?
Sure. See you then. Oh, good day, Lady Anne.
Oh, good morning, Nancy. Big day off for you.
Oh, but loads of work to get done.
Yeah. Oh, good morning, Miss Hill. I hope you had a pleasant sleep. I slept terribly. I hope Mrs. Windesmere, or Mrs. Wiggums didn't catch on, but I had to raid the refrigerator. Warm milk.
I slept fairly. No, I didn't. Lady Anne, I need your advice.
Is it about your plan?
No, it's about me.
What's wrong?
Well, it's Dr. Bonner. I think I'm in love, whatever that is, and I'm terrified.
Of Dr. Bonner or of being in love?
No, not Dr. Bonner. Well, yes, both.
You know, Miss Hill, I've been watching you for some time now, and you're somewhere between my best friend and a daughter, if I had one. So I'm going to talk to you as if you're both. What I think is that you're afraid of love, of commitment. You've lived in a girls' school your entire life. It's time to get out of there and into the world, the real world. Oh, and Dr. Bonner's a fine man, and I've seen the glint in his eye for you as well. Now I want you to listen to me. He's old enough, ready and willing. He's old enough. It should be thrilling. You both have a chance to start life anew. I know you want him, and I know he wants you. You're both of an age enough to be wise. You're ready for love. Be willing to try. You're long overdue to love somebody who's wise to love you, who's old enough, ready and willing, who's old enough, ready and willing, who's old enough, ready and willing and eager to love you.
Thank you, Lady Anne. What would I ever do without you?
Oh, what would I ever do without you, Maggie Hill? Winston, are you involved with this? I think you are. And if you are, I'm telling you right now, don't get me tangled up with anyone. I don't want anyone. I'm going to be joining you soon. But not too soon. I've got things to do.
Top of the morning to you, Lady Anne. And how are you this fine day?
Just fine, Dr. Bonner, and you?
Oh, fit as a fiddle. Well, perhaps a wee bit less. Can I speak frankly with you?
Of course you can. Why do you ask?
Well, I don't want to burden you. You have enough troubles.
Oh, nonsense. What are friends for?
Well, it's Maggie Hill. Now I'm a grown man. I've lived a long life. And I never thought I'd find myself in this condition.
Condition?
I don't know what else to call it. I've had the love of my life and lost hers. And now I'm wondering whether she really was the love of my life. I don't know what to do.
I think it's called love, Dr. Bonner. And you've shied away from it for a long time. You've tried to cling to what was instead of what can be. Oh, you've lived in the past too long. Time to catch up with life. Now listen to me. She's old enough, ready and willing. She's old enough. It should be thrilling. You both have a chance to start life anew. I know you want her, and I know she wants you. You're both of an age enough to be wise. You're ready for love. Be willing to try. You're long overdue to love somebody who's wise to love you, who's old enough, ready and willing, who's old enough, ready and willing. your heart, Dr. Bonner. Get on with life. There's a lot left. And besides, we've got ourselves a crook to catch. Gotta keep our heads up.
Lady Anne, you're a grand lady, and I'm sure that's good advice. But could I be lucky enough to have two loves in one lifetime? Listen to my heart, you say. Listen softly, you will hear my heart. Listen softly, for it speaks of her. Listen softly, could this be the start of a feeling that is old and yet it seems so new? Has love come my way again? Knows how it all began. Did it seek my empty heart? Has it found someone to start? To fill my dreams and take my hand? Has love come my way again? Knows how or even when? Has it come into my life? Can a man be lucky twice? Knows if or who can say? Has love once more come my way? Who knows if or who can say? Has love once more come my way? Kathleen, I loved you with all my heart and soul. And then I lost you. My life's been so empty, so lonely. And now, it's full. My heart is full. Is this something you'd want me to do? This is an old feeling, yet it seems so new. I do love Maggie Hill, but would she have me? Could I be lucky enough to win her love? Would she be willing to take my hand?
You bet she would, John Bonner. You bet she would.
The Windesmere house. I'll get it this time and more money too. I love it. I love it. Women are so gullible. They see a handsome face and they lose their senses. What little they have. Strong. This could be the one that puts you in the most prestigious house in all of San Francisco. You'll become top dog. Then you'll get your pick of the litter, so to speak. The richer the better. You'll grovel at my feet. I'm a royal prince charming of the courts. I've studied all the legal do's and don'ts. I'm protected by my knowledge of the law. I know each one that I can break. I know each tiny law. Strong, you're such a handsome and charming devil, you. I'm dishonest as a lawyer dares to be. If you're looking looking for a break, don't turn to me. For I'm absolutely rotten. Every gain I've made still gotten. I'm a crook and I'll admit it, I'm a skunk. For I'm the rotten lawyer, Elmer Strunk. I love to befriend old folks who can't see. Cannot read or write, but really trust in me. To unsuspecting widows, what's my fee? I treat them nice, and I charge them twice. They are my specialty. I'm dishonest as the lawyer dares to be. If you're looking for a break, don't turn to me. For I'm absolutely rotten. Every gain I've made still gotten. I'm a crook and I'll admit it, I'm a skunk. For I'm the rotten lawyer, Elmer Strunk. I've never told the truth until just now. I cheat and steal and swindle. I've learned how. To poor old souls, the truth, I never tell them. I'd steal their eyes if they were glass. I know where I can sell them. I'm dishonest as a lawyer dares to be. If you're looking for a break, don't turn to me. For I'm absolutely rotten. Every gain I've made still gotten. I'm a crook and I'll admit it, I'm a skunk. For I'm the rotten lawyer. Hey, I'm the rotten lawyer. I'm the rotten lawyer, Elmer Strunk. I believe I'm expected. I'm Elmer Strunk, Esquire. My card.
Yes, I do believe Miss Hill is expecting you. Do come in. Please have a seat. I'll let Miss Hill know you've arrived.
Well, looks vaguely familiar. She must have got it as is. We can change all of it. Oh my.
Hello, I'm Nancy, Aunt Margaret's niece. How very kind of you to come. For I'm sure you have a very, very busy schedule.
Oh, good afternoon. My pleasure.
Oh, no, please. Sit down. Aunt Margaret did not tell me how attractive you are.
Well,
And a lawyer, too? Oh, someone had it all. It's just not.
Aunt Margaret, Maggie did say she had a niece, and very lovely ones, too. Don't mind me saying so.
Oh, I don't mind. Would you like to share a sherry?
Keep that one with me.
Oh, of course. I think the night may be long. I hope so. Don't you?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, Mr. Strong, how kind of you to come. Has Nancy made you comfortable? Did you offer Mr. Strong something to drink?
Yes, she's fine.
We're going to have a sherry. Would you like to join us, Aunt Margaret?
Oh, that would be lovely, dear. I'll have mine with a little club. Soda.
Mrs. Williams, would you bring us each a sherry? One with club soda.
Yes, Mom.
Now that you're here, Mr. Strunk, I truly need your advice. You see, my company, Miracle Products, is in pain. I truly need you to advise me on the finer points of investments. What it is I can do. You see, I'm fairly new to this. You do that, don't you?
Yes, I do.
How good are you?
What do you mean?
I mean, how good are you? The board of directors really don't want me getting my hands on the operations, if you know what I mean. I need to better my position.
Well, Miss Hill, I know ways to take care of that situation.
And do call me Margaret. If we're going to really work together, I need us to be on first-name terms, Elmer.
And Margaret, you didn't tell me how attractive Elmer is.
Sorry to interrupt. Should I come back?
Oh no, do stay and meet Elmer Strunk, Esquire. Elmer, this is my personal physician, Dr. Bonner.
Glad to meet you, sir.
Glad to meet you too. You a neighbor?
Oh, you could say that. I'm very happy to say we've been quite close for some time now.
Mr. Strunk, Elmer, would you mind if I leave for a second? I need to get something that I know you'd like to take a look at.
Yes, love to.
Dr. Bonner, I was just telling Mr. Strunk, his assistance with Miracle Products. I do believe he understands my needs, and he was just about to tell me what I could do. Weren't you, Elmer?
Oh, so you're a barrister then?
I did. I thought you just went upstairs. Yes. I'm a lawyer, and I have a very vast knowledge of the law. I know the law and its shortcomings, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I think I do, Elmer. Please go on.
I've been very successful in bending the law to my benefit. Knowledge is power, Margaret. Knowledge is power. And in my profession, scruples are just a strange sounding word.
Oh, Elmer, you're so clever. I do believe we have the man we want, Dr. Bonner.
So you're looking to get really healthy.
Yes. I think Miracle Products would be the best one for that.
So you're looking to really clean up in a really healthy way, right?
Yes, I think there's plenty in the company for that. And Elmer, I'll see that you're taken care of.
Well, you come to the right man. I'd clean out more people than any lawyer I know. I can get around just about anything. Actually, you should be thanking me for this house. Without me, you wouldn't be living here. I did a little cleaning up on my own.
Oh?
That little old lady who used to live here was really easy to clean up after, and she made me really healthy.
I'm so glad to hear you say that, Elmer. Dr. Bonner, I know he's the man we want, don't you think?
Yes! Yes, I'm sure that he is, Margaret. You found yourself the man.
Margaret, I had a good feeling about you the first time we met.
Me too.
Mr. Strunk, Elmer, I have those papers I want you to take a look at.
Oh, good, good. What? Is this some kind of joke? These are summons.
Very astute, Elmer. You're smarter than I thought. You've also been served.
Well, let me the hell out of here. You can't get away with any of this. I'd get around with all of this. Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Better stay right where you are, laddie.
Oh, so forgetful. Did I tell you my niece's name? It's Nancy Day. Her other aunt is on the California State Supreme Court. In case you didn't know, that's about as high in the legal system as you can go.
Well, you'll never get away with this.
Oh, but we will. You see, we've recorded all of this, and quite legally, I might add. And if you'll take a look at those papers, you'll find we really will have your proverbial butt swinging from a yard.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Strunk. I'm so glad to see you haven't forgotten me.
You low down, good for nothing, son of a sea cook, lying
you embezzled from Lady Anne with interest. You try to hire us an honest lawyer to handle our legal matters and investments and oversee his activities. Should he fail, you accept full responsibility. And if not, you go straight to jail. No passing go, no collecting $200. You really have no choice, Elmer. Either way I look at it, you do exactly as we say, or you'll be looking through bars for a very long time. All nice and legal. What say you, Elmer?
Give me the damn pen!
Trellis, we need a trellis. So, here it comes. Oh, be careful, be careful with it. Oh my goodness. Break it. Okay, right up here, please. Up here on the altar, please. Whoop, get it up. Okay, here we go. This comes right back here, and then it goes, thank you, gentlemen, I appreciate that. And that goes, okay. Table. Let's move, chairs, chairs. Oh my goodness. Right back over here. Right back, all the way up by Winston. Right up to that stool. Right, okay. Then, couch, chairs, over here. Right, over this, a little bit more. Right, oh, good. Right. Chairs, over there, a little bit. Right, whoa, that's good. No. Back here. Oh my God. Right here. Just stop. Okay, that's a cake. Need a cake? Thank you. Oh, table, let's go back. To Winston. My goodness, must I tell them how to do everything? Well, I must admit, it does take an artiste to make things beautiful. Oh.
Where would you like these?
Well, Mrs. Wiggins, I'll tell you where you can stick those. You can put those wherever you would like, Mrs. Wiggins, wherever you would like.
Blanche, they were too much work. Tempting though, wasn't it? Oh, it sure was.
Angela, woman. Yes, I do love weddings. And this one will be the talk of the town. Yes, it will. I certainly love my idea of incorporating the color and pink of Miss Bill's company into the wedding. It's like being in one great big giant rose. Yes, and it's going to be a wonderful wedding, and that it's going to be gorgeous, simply gorgeous.
Oh, Mr. Crew, what a kind thing for you to say.
I was speaking of the wedding.
Oh, I thought you were trying to hit on me.
Not hardly, dearie. Even in that stunning attire of yours, you can't fool me.
Oh, what's the giveaway? My curlers?
A little more than that.
What is that?
That's the doorbell. I had it changed. Do you like it?
It's awesome, Mr. Pruitt. Just simply awesome.
Oh, that's the press and radio crew.
Press and radio crew? What press and radio crew?
It's my surprise for Dr. Bonner and Miss Hill. Promised me I'd get him a preacher, and I did.
Radio? What preacher?
Oh, Reverend Willie.
Reverend Willie?
I was so lucky. I told him it was the Bonner Hill wedding at the Winston House. Social event of the season. It's going to attract press from all over San Francisco. Oh, don't look at me like that. It will with Reverend Willie here. So, I'll give it to
Just answer the door. Answer the door.
Reverend Willie! What?
What is this? What is
What is this? What's going on? Oh my goodness! They're ruining the whole thing. My decorations
Are you the bride, lady?
No. She's upstairs getting ready.
Well, no matter. Say, where'd you go?
Oh, Reverend Willie, I'm Blanche Wiggums, and it is so happy to meet you after all these years.
You? Well, happy to meet you, too. Likely to meet my current wife, Roxy.
What are you doing here?
I'm married to the Reverend Willie. He's helped me to see the light.
Now, do you know each other? Oh, that's wonderful.
We've met.
Willie, this is my long-lost aunt.
Not long enough. How'd you weasel into this one?
Well, Roxy here is my current and beloved and cherished wife. She's a true believer and has been born again. She is my guiding light. We work together with the Lord, hand in hand. Now, she didn't want to come today, but I told her I needed her. She's always there when I need her.
And what happened, you nasty Norman?
Well, he was just part of my sinful past. He made too many mistakes, including some not so very well thought out investments.
Went broke, didn't he?
Well, you know, no kibbles, no bits. Please, Blanche, I didn't want to come today, but the Reverend needs me, and I placed his needs over my own personal shame and embarrassment. I am so regretful and sorry for how I treated you. Can you ever forgive me? The Lord has
Well, the Lord's bigger than I am. But for the sake of this wedding, I'll ignore you.
Well, didn't I tell you everything was going to work out?
Morning to you.
Well, same to you. Are you the father of the bride?
No, I'm the groom.
Oh. Somehow I expected a younger man. I guess you must be rich.
Only in love, sir. Say, you look familiar. Don't I know you?
We met in a previous life. I've been born again.
This is my drug dealing niece, Roxy.
Oh, I do remember you.
Reverend Willie, we got the mic set up. You want to test it?
Why, sure. In the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds fine to me.
Thank you, sir. Excuse me, we're going to be expecting the announcer just about any minute. Can I get that?
Go ahead.
Sure. Well, the doorbell seemed to be broken.
Folks, I'd like you to meet Flo St. Patrick. She's been my faithful announcer for many years. Flo, I'd like you to meet Roxy's grandmother and the happy father of the bride.
Why, howdy, folks. Nice to meet you all. Who can I get some more information from?
I think I might be the best one for that. Let's have a walk in the garden. It's a beautiful day, sure enough.
Oh, Reverend Willie, I am just sure that you would like to rest and relax for the ceremony. Why don't I take you and what's her name over there to somewhere more quiet? Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
press and radio people.
Oh, Mrs. Williams said she was going to get the press and the people for the wedding. In fact, she even is going to be getting a lawyer, or a minister.
Oh, stop. Don't tell me. Reverend Willie.
Are you folks about ready?
Where are we going? Oh, picture.
Don't you think we should wait for the guests?
I suppose so.
Yes, I think that would be nice.
This certainly will be a day to remember, don't you think?
I'm sure I'll never forget Miss Hill's simple wedding.
All right, you, get the door. That'll be the guest.
Good afternoon. Do come in. The lady in Windesmere welcomes you to Windesmere House. Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new Truth Radio Hour, featuring our very own Right Reverend Dr. Willie Lincoln Watermaker. Today, Reverend Willie will be performing the Hill Modern Nuptials at the world famous Windesmere House in the Nautical section of San Francisco, California. Already being called the social event of the season. Now that there is hushed anticipation. Entering now is Her Highness, Lady Anne Windesmere. She is a grand lady, not far wide from her good and now that she is seated, entering shortly from the renowned gardens of Windesmere, will be the Right Reverend Dr. Willie Lincoln Watermaker. With him will be the groom, Dr. Jonathan Bonner, famed surgeon of Dublin, Ireland. Dr. Bonner is a stalwart gentleman with the carriage of a good and gracious man. Admiration is everywhere. The bride's attendant will be entering shortly and be decked in a fabulous gown of color green, and she will begin the procession.
May the road rise on to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you of his hand. Until we meet again, may God hold you. May God hold you. May God hold you in the palm of his hand.
You may be seated. Sit down. Brethren, I'd like to have my beautiful and talented wife Roxy Wiggins Watermaker bless us with an inspirational song. Roxy?
Oh, crap. Thank you, Reverend Willie. Now I'd like to sing you, ladies and gentlemen, my very favorite wedding song. Let the Lord's light shine through the clouds of white on this their wedding day. Through my struggles and the troubles simply fade away on this their wedding day. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Let His glory shine through on the bride and the groom. May their love life come true as they wander through the pastures of life's glean and strife. May His everlasting light shine through the clouds of light. Let the Lord shine through the clouds of light on this their wedding day. Keep your eyes upon the troubles that will come their way if they dare go astray. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Let His glory shine through on the gloom of the doom. If they dare cease to pray, when a woman shall become a man and wife, may His everlasting light shine through the clouds. Oh, Lord, everybody, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Let His glory shine through on the bride and the groom. May His love light come true as they wander through the water of sin and strife. May His everlasting light shine through the clouds of light.
Sit down. Thank you, Roxy. Thank you, Roxy. That was truly inspirational. Now, brethren, beloved children of the faith, we are gathered here today for this glorious union of this man and this woman into one being. Let us dwell on the fragile span of life. We are all vapor. Vapor! destruction. Destruction by the sinful ways of the world. We come in through the front door and out through the window. And we vanish. We vaporize into the spaces of the heavenly realm. You were ever elevated to this plane, for most are sin-tarnished, scarred beings, predestined for eternal damnation. This is the truth. Can I have an amen?
Amen. You tell him, Reverend Willie.
Amen. Now, as this couple joins hands in this journey of life, which is almost over. But they have chosen to spend these dwindling days together. This is the ultimate of love's great power. The December of their day. A time when most are dying of COVID and heart attacks and strokes. It is these golden years that bind them together. But it is doubtful that they will procreate. In the book of Genesis, chapter 16 through 18. Just when they thought they were over the hill, up out of the sand jumps two kids. Now that's the way of the Lord. Amen. Can I have an amen? Now, with these inspirational words in our hearts, let us proceed to the ceremony. You, Margaret Hull, you take this man, John Bundy, to be if you do, say, I do.
I do, but I have a problem. My name is Hill, and his name is Bonner.
Oh? Well, praise the Lord. Do you, Hill Hull, take this man, Bonner Bundy, to be your just now? And the other way around. Do you, Bono Bundy, if you take her too, then say, I do. Good. Then by the powers invested in me.
Lady Ann, I don't know what to do.
Then act, Miss Hill, you act.
I pronounce you man and wife. What the hell?
Maggie, can you get me some wet towels?
Mrs. Wiggins, bring some wet towels quickly. Oh, John.
Hands up!
John, what's the matter with her? She's not moving. Oh my God, she's not dead, is she?
No, saints be praised. Be calm. She just got a little bump on her head, though. Let's get a pillow for her head. She may have a concussion, but just keep her head elevated.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh, praise the Lord! Praise the Lord!
Oh, Mrs. Wiggum, she's going to be just fine. We're all going to be fine.
Praise the Lord! She's not a ghost! Praise the Lord!
What? A ghost? Nancy, who is this little girl?
It's Molly, my little girl.
Your daughter? All this time I thought I was seeing ghosts or just seeing things and praise the Lord!
What's the meaning of this? How long has she been here?
Since I moved in.
I don't understand. Why didn't you tell us?
Well, the sign says not a child-friendly accommodation.
Oh my gosh, she's been in your room this whole time?
You know, I thought she was eating up too.
Lady Ann, are you okay?
Oh my, it's happened. I'm seeing angels. I'm tired. My friends, I'm going to have to leave you. They've come for me.
No, they haven't, Lady Ann. You just had a nasty little bump on your head. You're going to be fine. As far as angels go, just a little girl. A guest.
A guest? I didn't know we had any.
Well, it's Nancy's little girl.
Nancy's little girl? Well, I didn't know she had one.
Well, none of us did. Her name is Molly.
Molly, have you been raiding my kitchen?
No, Mrs. Wiggums, that was me. Come here, dear, let me see.
It's okay, it's okay. Go ahead.
Hi.
Oh, aren't you a sweet one? Come here, sit by me. Oh, I can finally hold a child, and in this house, oh, I've wanted children my entire life.
I am so ashamed. I deceived you all, and you've been so good to me. What was I to do? What can I say?
There's no need to say anything, my dear. Some things are like best unsaid. What I hold in my arms is a gift from God. Oh, a child, and in this house. Molly, would you help me up?
Careful, Lady Ann.
Oh, hush, I'm fine. Well, a few things are broken around here, but... Who cares? That was one fine earthquake.
A fine earthquake?
Oh, this house needed a shaking up. It was dying and had no life in it, and an old lady at the end of the line. Oh. Nancy, I'd like this to be your and Molly's home for as long as you would like. Oh, and Mrs. Wiggums, this is your home. And I'll try not to raid the refrigerator too much. Good. Oh, and Dr. Bonner, this is your home and gardens. Oh, and my wonderful Miss Hill, my Maggie, my miracle girl. Oh, you are the miracle. You brought more than a pink bag into this house. You've brought love and friendship and family. And if you don't mind a little more meddling from an old lady, I'm not going to live forever. So I'd like to give you and Dr. Bonner Windesmere House as a wedding gift. And that's with everything in it, including me. Oh, you've brought more than life into this house. You've brought family, and that's where love really is. I needed someone special. I needed a friend. My life was very
My name is Mark Toomey, and I'm the current chair of the Trilogy Players Board. And first of all, I want to thank you all for coming tonight and enjoying this wonderful presentation. Thanks to all the cast and crew that made it all possible. And most importantly, I'd like to recognize someone tonight on behalf of this cast and crew and the board of directors. Dolly, would you come up here? It's been my pleasure to know Dolly since we moved here to Trilogy about 4 years ago, and want to recognize Dolly for her contribution to Trilogy Players, both on the stage and off the stage, being part of our Trilogy Players board and also leading that board for a number of years. And as she and Joe move on to the next chapter of their life, first of all, I saw the program that said you had 56 years on stage.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So you started when you were 4.
Yeah, I started with Annie.
Anyway, thank you so much. And please come back and join us. And we wish you the very best.
Thank you.